going to talk about how we can have a healthy heart and create habits that help us do so. So, one of the things you can do is increase your soluble fiber by eating more fruits and vegetables and whole grains to help your digestive tract, which then also leads to helping your heart and your cardiovascular systems as well. Eating more vegetable proteins. A lot of vegetables have protein in them, such as beans and even soybeans. And there's things like quinoa, a grain that has some protein in it as well. So these are best to help lower your cholesterol, and they're high in soluble fiber and different plant proteins as well. Be sure you eat animal proteins that are lean. We're looking for the lean cuts of meat, whether it be chicken or meats or fish. You always want that leaner cut. You don't really need to have that excess fat that might come along with it. Choosing low fat and non fat dairy products is key, as well as consuming your fats, oils, and sweets sparingly and limiting those.
So, what about preparing healthy meals? I mean, this is really what everybody wants to know. It's helpful to plan your meals in advance. Set up a menu for the next week so you know what you're going to preparing and you can shop very efficiently. Serve reasonable portions and keep second servings small. Maybe a better idea to set some aside for the next meal for the next night as a leftover. Include more fruits and vegetables and whole grains, and prepare lower fat meals. And as always, limit added sugars in your foods.
That Mediterranean lifestyle is really what's heart healthy as well. We've talked about it a lot in many of our programs, and it's important to remember some of these key points. Eating a lighter breakfast and having a longer lunch, maybe even a nap. A nap can do your body some good. Having physical activity in your day every day is important, as well as being social. Make sure when you're planning those healthy meals that you have plenty of fruits and vegetables and try to rely a little bit more on a plant based diet. And when you're looking for different foods, look for local fresh foods because they will be at their height of season and have a lot of the nutrients that you're looking for. Also, whole grains and legumes and beans are important for your diet, as well as seasoning with less salt and using herbs and different seasonings to add the flavor.
So, what are the benefits of vegetables and fruits? Fiber is a huge benefit in those types of foods. And those foods tend to be nutrient dense as well, which means they include vitamins A, E, C, and folate, and some important minerals like potassium, calcium, iron, magnesium as well, and also antioxidants. These foods, fruits and vegetables, are most naturally low in fat, salt, and calories, and there's no cholesterol. But what's important here is variety.
Yeah, so making sure we're including some of the healthy fats is also good for our heart as well. Using olive oil when you can, and making sure you're having monounsaturated fats such as olive oil, canola oil, peanut oil, or even safflower oil. These help to decrease the levels of your LDL, which is your lousy cholesterol. You want to have a low LDL cholesterol and you want to have a high HDL cholesterol. So it's important to make sure your diet and exercise is helping you do so. Eating some of the unhealthy saturated fats is really not something that will help your health and help your heart. So making sure you're keeping it to monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats is really key.
So in the Mediterranean diet, it says eat less. That's what it's about. Eat less red meat, beef, pork, and lamb. Eat less traditional desserts that are high in sugar and fat. And eat less processed foods like frozen meats, crackers, deli meat, salty snacks, and chips. And eat less sugar sweetened beverages too.
Right. So it's really important not to forget to be active as well, because this, of course, helps our physical body, but it actually helps increase your heart strength and reduce the risk of certain heart diseases, as well as type 2 diabetes, potentially reducing the risk for breast and colon cancer, and improving your mental health to help decrease stress and then also help maintain muscle mass.